it'd be rude not to be in nearly a quarter through the season already.
I
Um,
know it's crazy.
to do a team of the season so far, and this is for this season and this season alone, so we don't count anything that happened last season. It's all based on the 8 games we've witnessed in the Premier League.
Yep,
Um, so I've got a few rogue shouts, um, and I'm hoping you do too, for the sake of the content. However, if not,
I do. To be fair, I
okay.
do.
Well, we'll see if we've got any matching ones. So let's just fly through this.
I'll let
So
you start with the keeper.
who have you got in goal?
I'll let you start. I'll let you start.
Um, so I actually had a few goalkeepers in mind here. Again, because we're
Go on.
so early into the season, there's obviously more bunch of players to pick from. But the further we get
Yep.
into the season, obviously, you see the better goalkeepers obviously level out, and eventually the better keepers in the league are obviously undoubtedly the better keepers in the league at the end of the season, if that makes sense. Um,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but yeah, I can't. I've got him in my team again. I've gone for Allison.
Ah, Mr. Hamstring. Yeah, I've gone for Allison too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah, Allison. He's been brilliant again this season. Yeah, I've got Allison. I think he's got the second most clean sheets in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, Liverpool's defense has been the best this
And
season.
yeah, and obviously Alisson's missed a few games as well. And if he was to play, I'm sure Liverpool would have got a few more clean sheets too.
Nah, he's special, but he's just not Czech. I remember this. He's just not Czech.
But still. Uh, yeah. Anyway, moving on to right back. I actually had someone here, then crossed it out. I've got my piece of paper here. I've literally crossed out someone, and I've replaced it with someone else last second. Um,
Okay, okay.
Obviously, I've not cheated. I've not listened to your
See,
team. Obviously,
I've got two shouts. I've got two shouts here.
yeah. Do you want
I'm gonna,
to?
yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna say Ole Einar for Nottingham Forest. This guy, he's been
Okay.
so solid all season, and Nottingham Forest are good with the clean sheets and them they're looking decent.
So
But yeah,
that's who you've gone for.
I've gone for Einar, and then I've also gone for Trent, but I can't decide out of the two because
Oh,
Trent's like goals and assists, he's still up there.
see,
Assists mainly,
you know
but
what?
yeah.
This might have been too unbiased from me, but Trent wasn't even my. I thought about Trent, but I didn't. He wasn't who I crossed out, and he isn't who I've picked either.
No, I've just seen him do well in my FPL. No, I'm joking. But
Nah,
Aina,
Trent's been unreal again this season,
yeah, of
and
course.
I think, to be honest with you, the only reason I've gone for this player just because it's a rogue shout, and I just wanted to be a bit indie. Um,
Yeah, go on.
so originally, and you might laugh at this, but no, I do know that you rate him as a player. But I
Mm-hmm.
did originally put Dallo down. I think
Damn.
even though Man United have been shit, and United are always going to be shit, and they've always been shit. Um, yeah, Dallo's he's been brilliant for them, no matter what the
Damn.
score's been.
You see, I might have to change that. I might have to change it to Dallo. But the only thing is that I've gone from at left back. Obviously, I've told you the pick now,
Oh,
but he has been playing left back too. That's where
yeah,
I
that's
went
true.
with
But so is
Dallo.
Mazarawi, and
Mm, but
yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, you could put him in either or. But so he wasn't actually my shout. So originally I crossed him out.
yep,
So I
yeah, good
crossed
shout.
Dallo out, and I went for this guy because he's doing it at a team who I don't think they've started too great. I think they might have won today actually.
Who is it?
I'll discuss it after. I've put James Justin,
Leicester. Damn.
Leicester right back. I'm not just basing it off that one game where he scored 2 goals against Arsenal, and one of them was an absolute worldie. I don't know if you've seen it.
That goal, the volley.
Yeah, it was fucking
Crazy.
unreal. Yeah, I've put James Justin in. He's just been consistent all season so far.
He's another player with injuries, without injuries, because I
Yeah,
remember time back he got injuries and he was
yeah. I
so
think
solid.
I think he came from Luton a few years ago to Leicester. Um,
Mm,
and he's a weird one because, like you say, without injuries, he could have been quite a good player. Same
yeah,
with a
I
lot of
know.
different players, but yeah, he started brilliant. So I've just
So
put an outside shout down.
you're locking in with James Justin.
Yeah, I'll go James Justin at right back.
I'm gonna say Aina because I think Nottingham Forest defense they're good and Aina's been locking them up.
Yeah,
So
I want to see a few shout outs there, but yeah, that's the two right backs we've gone for.
yep, go on, you go.
Um,
You start with centre backs.
so I've gone for. I'll say them both together as well.
Yeah, go
So I've gone for, of course, the main man again, Virgil van Dijk,
on. Of course.
and I've gone for Van der Ven.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think I think that assist he did is sitting in my head a bit too much.
Against United.
Yes, because that was a ridiculous assist, probably the best assist I've seen from a centre back in a long, long time.
And
And he has the ability to do that with the rapid speed he has. But yeah, Van der Ven, I mean, he's been brilliant again this season. And to think he's so young as well. So yeah, I've gone for Van der Ven as my other centre back.
yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I've gone with there's three I could go for here, and obviously Van Dijk is one of them. You can't deny Van
Yeah,
Dijk.
he's been the
We've
best
already
centre back
talked
in the
about
league
this
again.
guy. We've already talked about this guy, but the other one, it's out of Van de Ven or Gabriel, and I'd probably put it over to Gabriel right now.
Yeah, I
I
thought
just
about
think he's a
Gabriel.
better centre back than Saliba, just to put that out there.
Yeah,
And yeah, he's scoring a lot from corners. Everything about him, he's doing everything good. So yeah, it's either him or Van de Ven, but I'm gonna go with Gabriel.
yeah, Gabriel was brilliant. But yeah, I just edged it to Van der Ven because Arsenal player in it, so they can suck a dick.
Sounds
Um,
good. Sounds good.
but anyway, left back I found hard, very hard. I think
That's why I
you've
put
already said
Dallo
your
there.
left back. Um,
That's why I put Dallo there.
and obviously we both know obviously he's a natural right back. However, like you say, he has been playing left back, so that's fair. Um, Again, I've gone for another outside shout, but I've actually been watching this guy for a bit of a long time actually now. But this season he started off really well and he's contributing a lot to his team. Again, he's not in a very great team, but I do like him a lot. So I've gone for Rayan Eight Nori.
Nah, he's a baller. To be fair, he is a baller.
Yeah, there's just something about him. He's just yeah, he's looked brilliant. Like I say, he's getting more involved. He plays well in the wing back role. Flying up the left side. And
Yeah,
obviously
I can't.
Wolves are a weird one because they sometimes have really good patches of form, and then you'll see them in the relegation zone out of nowhere. They're a really weird team.
Yeah, 1 minute
Um,
you don't want to face him. Next minute, yeah, it's 3 points. So yeah, I get you on that. But I'd just say Dallo. He's a great player, and
yeah,
shout out
I,
to my mate Zeke. He's been rating him from when he was younger. So I'll
I
put him
mean
in
yeah,
there for him.
Dallo's brilliant. Yeah, like we already said. But yeah, let's move on to midfield. Who have you got? Do you want to just name your three together? Just name all three, and I'll compare mine whilst you read it out.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I've gone for my boy Casado, obviously. I
Okay.
mean, he's a rare player as well, like N'Golo Kante, to be fair. And then I've also gone with Gravenberch. You'd love to hear that
Yep.
because Liverpool fans have been raising about him all the time. And then I've gone for James Maddison. I just think this guy's a special player. If he didn't have injuries, he's scary. He's so scary. And I'm glad he gets injuries sometimes. I can't lie. Because Tottenham would be doing something special.
Yeah, he's a special player, Madison. Um, so who was that? Did you say two midfielders there, or did you say a third as well?
I said all three. I put them down as
Really?
like a, yeah, I put
What
Maddison.
formation are you playing?
I've gone with Casado don't really play as just a single DM, but I've gone with him at DM and then Gravenberch and Maddison as more like. But I could do a pivot with Gravenberch and Casado, but I've gone with Gravenberch a little bit higher
Wow.
and then Maddison in the left centre mid role because that's where he does his best.
Okay. Well, I'm interested to see where you've got one player. But anyway, I'll say mine.
Yep,
Um, Very similar, and I'm about to give away who I think I'm on about, like who I'm on about, like who was on in your midfield there. But I've also gone for Madison.
yep,
Um,
sounds good,
Again, yeah,
sounds good.
already said enough about him. Absolutely brilliant, and yeah, the exact same as last season. He kicks on straight away, Madison, and he's unlucky with injuries all the time.
Yep,
I've also, and I'll hold my hands up. I nearly forgot about Gravenberch. And as a Liverpool fan, that's quite bad because he
that's
has been
four
one of
from
the best midfielders in the league this season by a country mile. Um, yeah, Gravenberch, he's been
Local
electric.
region.
Considering last season, Liverpool fans and me included weren't sure about him. Obviously, 35 million from Bayern. Um, but he was young and he was still settling into the team. And now this season, he's showing what he can do. Um,
Fair.
so yeah, he's looking amazing. And in the Cam spot, and this is the guy I'm on about, and I'm guessing you're going to have him somewhere else. But I've got Cole Palmer and Cam.
Yeah. No, no, that's fair. I was gonna put him there, but to be honest with you, the right wingers, there's a lot of them. There was a lot of them to be fair, but I feel like the midfield three have been better than all the right wingers. So I put Palmer as the right winger.
Okay, okay. Well, there's your right winger. And whilst we're here, I may as well say mine. And again, a bit of an outsider shout, but I do think a lot of people are giving this guy his flowers now. But I think he's been brilliant again this season. And to be fair, he's brilliant every season I see him. He's one of those players that goes under the radar, but he's getting to the point now where people know that he's really good, especially now Tony's out of the team, and that'll give away the team
Ah,
he plays for.
that's who I was gonna
I've
put.
gone for Mbuemo.
That's a good shot. That's a
Yeah,
great
but
shot.
I thought Mbuemo, like you say, right wing is. I didn't want to go Salah because he's been brilliant as always, but I thought it was too. It's Salah, like he's normally doing this, so I wanted to give someone else some credit. Um,
Now I want to give some more credit as well to Mbeumo. He carries Brentford.
yeah,
There's no doubt
I
about it.
think Wiss is very good, but Mbuemo's the star man.
If
Now
he
obviously
wasn't
Tony's.
bored and the way he looked, he would get talked about a lot more. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the uh, what? I'm an idiot. What country's Mbuemo from? Is he Algerian?
You've got me stumped. I don't have a clue.
Well, he he's he looks like Salah, so I was going to call him the Algerian Salah.
Yeah,
Um,
we can call him that for now.
yeah,
But yeah,
if he's
the
not
other
Algerian,
one,
I'm sorry. But yeah.
the other one I've gone for is actually Kulusevski. He's been playing more attacking midfielder as well, just like Palmer. But
What? Oh, you where have you put him at left wing?
no, no, no. I'm just saying like a right wing shout. Like I could have
Oh
gone
yeah,
for.
yeah. Kulusevski's been good. Yeah,
He's showing like how good he is now, and I genuinely think he's like a kind of similar player to Palmer, to be fair, but he's just not as good. So Tottenham can suck one.
yeah, yeah. Kulusevski's a weird one. He fell off for a little while, and then he's hit the ground again. But I think he's been good in a central role this season. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, he's a brilliant player. And Tottenham have started good again as usual. So yeah. Um,
So good.
and then we've got. Do we both want to say the striker? I thought that we've both got the same striker, right?
The robot himself,
I mean,
Erling Haaland.
it's boring, but it is what it is. He's the best. He's scored four more goals than anyone already.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. No one can stop him. So he is the best striker. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Erling Haaland. We don't need to say much more on that. And then at left wing, I have a feeling we might agree on this actually. Who have you got at left
Yeah,
wing?
Luis Diaz.
Yes, Luis Diaz. He will score. He will score. Score. Score.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. So
yeah. We already mentioned him earlier. In the combined Chelsea team. He's brilliant, isn't he? This season, obviously, he added more goals. So yeah, Luis Diaz for sure.
I'm
I think
just
he was the nailed
hoping
on left winger, really.
I'm hoping Reece James can be fit for tomorrow. If not, Gusto might have a problem. I'm just saying he might have a problem.
Yes, we're
But I
hoping
love
so.
Gusto.
We're hoping so. So yes, that's our combined, not combined, sorry, team of the season so far for the 24-25 season. Um, Obviously, we will revisit this at some point, I can imagine.
Probably halfway through 19 games.
Yes. However, for now, that's our opinions. Obviously, yeah, make sure to let us know if you agree or disagree. I'm sure you'll do both.
Tottenham fans, you can come at me. Arsenal fans, you can come at me.
No, Tottenham fans should be happy. They've got three players in my team. Wait, no, they've got
Yeah,
two, but they've got
I
you as
even
what
said
you've
about
put.
Kulusevski, so
Yeah, exactly.
they better be
They've done well,
happy.
Tottenham fans. They've done well.
I
Um,
know, especially for a Chelsea fan, they're lucky.